morning? What the heck, Jerry? It's not morning. Well, it's 1:03 and I just got off of my 12-hour shift. Hooray! The little lights you're seeing are the Christmas lights in my ponytail that I did for today. Kind of haphazard because I have a ponytail and I didn't do a bun. You don't see me very well, but that's okay because hello, who is that? Is that Mason? Mason, hi! Hi there. It's Death Grip Friday. I know you just barely see my silhouette of my head with the lights around there, but I'll be turning the camera around shortly. I need to stop at Quick Trip. That should not come as any surprise to anybody, should it? Oh, hey, John. I think I see J for a John there. Hey, hi. I got in the car and Barbara did her 3, 2, 1. And then I fired up right away. I'm telling you, when I went to work today, it was 37 degrees outside. It was just wet. It was wet weather. It was rain. But it was warm, considering winter in northwestern Wisconsin, right? And then we got the weather forecast stating Barron, this is where I work, in Barron County. I live in Chippewa County in northwestern Wisconsin, but they were announcing Barron County serious life-threatening road conditions. If at all possible, avoid driving. It's that bad. So I hear this when I took my 20-minute lunch break. I'm still not eating, by the way. And I'm going, great, just great. The roads look decent from where I'm at right now. They look decent. I don't want to, I could flip the camera around, why not? So you guys can see the roads out here. They look decent, right? Let me turn my camera so you can see more of the road. You can actually see the pavement. Now, one of the gentlemen works in maintenance. He lives where I live in New Auburn, except he lives more in the city. I say that loosely because if you remember that one video I did taking you into town at Quick Trip and showing you around the big dollar store, the gas station, water tower, there wasn't much going on. So he calls me because I left him a note saying, let me know how the roads were on the way home. He took the freeway 53 southbound because where I work is 19 miles, how the crow flies from my home to my job. Okay, here comes my first brakes. But we all remember the brake situation. I got brand spanking new rear brakes and the front brakes were just done in the summer. But the whole thing is, if there's ice, you gotta go through it. You gotta drive with it and avoid going in a ditch for sure. Then a couple that I work with as a husband and wife, they also live where the maintenance guy lives in New Auburn. And they took SS. So remember, I called SS Slip and Slide Road because, well, it's notoriously known for being slippery. These roads look really good here in this city of Chautauqua in Barron County. But they look good. They're snow covered, of course. People were saying that when they were driving into work today that the drifts were so bad and the snow was so bad further north that you went. They were anticipating by the time I went to my house, which is south of here, that it would be good. So again, just praying every step of the way, because you know what I always say, I am covered in the blood of Jesus. Wow, gas is now $2.49 for regular unleaded, and that's up here. I can only imagine tomorrow when I go to the doctor's appointment and get gas, how much is the premium stuff? Premium is $3.69. I'm at just a hair under half of a tank now. But I have to stop at Quick Trip. I have to get a gift card. And what's the freebie today? I know. Don't listen. I don't eat these. The freebie that they're giving away is Fritos. Well, Jerry, why are you going to pick Fritos? You know it's crap food. You know it's stuck food. Yeah, that's right. Somebody at work eats the crap food. Jack doesn't like Fritos. He's not a Frito kind of guy. So this is Quick Trip. It's my usual pit stop, isn't it? We've already realized that. Okay. Let's see if the camera flips back around again. Let's see. I'll be back. And of course, you know I'm leaving my car running because Podunk USA. 2 gift cards and a bag full of free Fritos. Wow, the camera turned back around. I was even waving at you guys too. I don't know what happened. But now you get to see my head all lit up and my mess of a hair. Yeah, free Fritos. It's part of this little quick trip thing. They give something free every day. So somebody at work is going to eat this next week when I go back to work, because I'm done working for the week. I am done. Done and done and done. I don't know why the camera turns itself back around. When I left the car, it was front facing. Go figure. All right, did I miss anything? When I was in the store, I had to pee because I know I just left the job. I get it. I peed before I left work. But something about that cold weather. Snafu snap. All right, let me get the camera around to the road so you guys get to see my drive home. Hopefully the camera won't go all wonky and showing me again. Like I said in Barbara's live, I said, I'll be in the driver's seat with my butt squished driving, puckered up butt. Okay, now I'm not going left down SS because, well, I just don't want to. Even though the couple said that it's good, I'd rather take the freeway. So that's what I'm doing. 53 southbound and down. Southbound and down. I just have to be careful because I'm not sure if they put any salt out or that sodium something or other spray that they put down, which they say really chews up the curves as insofar as rust is concerned. Now this baby has not had a good wash. Usually when I go to church, I'll get the car washed, go to church. But the last few weeks it has been this sub-zero freezing weather. So Denali baby did not get a bath, and she needs it. You can see the salt in there. Oh, praise God, I get to be off for 3 days. I have to be at the Mayo Clinic in the doctor's office at 10:55 in the morning. Don't know what the weather's. Nevertheless, I would like to leave my house by, just to be safe, 9:30 is my thought process, so that I can get there by 10:30 just in case of the weather. Now, 19 miles, it's for me, it was for me with the blizzard, last blizzard we had, from the job to the door of my house. It is 40 from my door. Again, going on the on-ramp now, going with caution because ice, snow, winter, snow covered now, but I'm going to take this patch of road, turn on my brakes. I'm traveling now at 40 miles per hour. Nobody is behind me, nobody is in front of me. But proceeding with caution. It is 3 degrees above zero. It's still cold. They were speaking that the low tonight was going to be 0. Just gonna be cautious because there were 3 critters in the road as I drove to work, taking, of course, 53 northbound when it was 37 degrees outside. Yeah, I was doing my fair share of praying today. I couldn't believe it, you guys, with the boss. He comes over by me as I'm watching Chafee on the YouTube. Oh, somebody's approaching me, so I turn off my brakes. I don't want to blind him, of course. I'm watching Chafee and listening to I think Amy Perrin, Perrin, she is a type 1 diabetic, and she's part of the Kilts coaching group. The first class, the class of 2025, in which I am a graduate of, this second round of coaching class is different than the first round. The first round was a lot of essays and writing things, and then we would do our homework and get it in, but magically the stuff would disappear. I don't know how it happened. Y'all know I am not technologically savvy at all. So I did the work, but now it's much different. And I like it. I like learning. I like having YouTube in my ears to make my day go better. Unfortunately, I had to watch my P's and Q's today just because of boss man. Oh, I had my review today. It was okay. It was the annual review, not a pay review. No, I'm already at the top of my scale, as many of us are at our job. We do get a second shift $2 differential. The third shifters get a $3 above the base differential. But remember, come January, they are no longer going to be open on third shift. It's just going to be first shift. They're opening the plant at 5 in the morning, and they're going to close with our shift, second shift, at 11. Our new hours are going to be 2 in the afternoon until 10. But if you want to work overtime, they are only allowing 1 hour a day of overtime. Now, if there's Saturday work, you can come in on Saturday. So that would be Saturday, 8 hours. Oh, by the way, if you want to work Saturday, you must come in at 5 in the morning. So after you're done working, let's say, in a scenario, you come in the afternoon at 2, and Friday, you stop working at 11. Technically, you're supposed to have an 8-hour to be able to go to sleep. Yeah, technically. Yeah, I'm feeling the road, and the road feels a wee bit slick, so I'm going to behave. Right now I'm going 45 miles an hour, which is perfectly fine for me. Again, nobody in front, nobody behind. Well, the person on the opposite lane going northbound, they're there. So there would be, if you're going to work until 11 on Friday, that's only 6 hours that you can work overtime on Saturday that you have to sleep. Houston, I see a definite problem there. It's really not good to have your employees coming in tired, because you are only opening the plant for overtime hours from 5 o'clock in the morning until 1. No, not good. But you know, the geniuses that's coming out of college these days that corporations are hiring, what did they say? Brains or trains? And did they miss it? Yes, Not a lot of smart people. This is the rest area. Right, a little bit of blowing snow. I don't know if you just saw that. A little bit. I'm comfortable here right now. I know when I'll be exiting that I will definitely let up off the gas for sure. Now I'm traveling at 50 miles an hour. And my little town of, technically it's New Auburn because of the zip code, we don't have a post office. The zip or the post office in New Auburn, where the maintenance man and the two third shift husband and wife people that live in New Auburn, there's a post office there. I think I took you guys past it before. We're not going to go past it again today. We don't have a post office in Sampson, and Sampson is considered a township, part of New Auburn, so we share the zip code for New Auburn. That I'm gonna be very surprised if anybody went out there with any salt. But I know to behave, especially around some of those hairpin turns that we have. Can be scary. New Auburn, next exit, 1 mile. Let's go. Right now it's 1:27 Central Time. I'm really not tired. I drank plenty of fluids today. I did my ketone and glucose testing. Here's a bridge. And I looked and I hit the button and synced, S-Y-N-C, with the Keto Mojo with the phone, and it said that it couldn't read my readings other than the glucose, which my glucose was 87 this morning, down considerably from 109 the day before. But again, I don't chase ketones, I just look at the numbers. So I'm feeling good. The story, listen, sometimes you guys know I have so many squirrel moments. And I realized after I went to Chautauqua, here we go, I'm letting up off the gas now. I was telling a story about how cruddy I felt, and it was the same time that Erin, aka the Butter woman, Butterball woman, was feeling icky, and we both had to take those antibiotics, way too many. I turned off my brakes. Now look at the road here, you guys. Once we're in Chippewa County, look how beautiful it is. You want to know why it's this way? I'll get back to the Erin story in a minute. You want to know why Chippewa County, other than this off-ramp, but we in Chippewa County pay buco high taxes. High tax. The county I just left, where my employer is, Rusk County, is one of the poorest counties insofar as the population is concerned. And Chippewa County, we got that big old lake by my house, remember? Yeah, look at this. Look at the roads here. Look at these roads. Okay, it either didn't snow over here, which I don't know. I've been working all day. Or they are really up on this ice prevention up here. Amazing. look at these roads. They look like roads. They didn't look like the freeway that I just got off. You see, a matter of a blink of an eye, you're driving in snow and then whammo. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Chippewa County. Amazing. All right, here's a little bit of snow on the ground here. Little bit, very little, probably due to drifting. And that wouldn't surprise me. Because of the wind chills, they're saying were quite brutal. But I'm still going to behave with the brake situation. These roads are fab. Oh, please God, let the hairpin turn be this good. That's where the deer and the antelope play. I joke about the antelope. So back to my story about Erin and myself and those stupid antibiotics. Her and I both had this whatever viral nose thing, sore throat, shenanigans. Of course, she has the children, so anybody's children brings home stuff from school. That's just a given. But then had that tooth abscess, and they had to do the not one but two root canals. Now look at this again. We go through a period where it goes from Rusk County into Chippewa. Pay attention to the roads, because this is again back in Rusk County, and look at the roads are all snow covered, and the deer just crossed in front of me. Wow, I don't know if you guys can see that deer. Wow, it was just on the left passing. See, I have to behave. I'm going 15 miles an hour because I do not want any deer to meet my vehicle. No, thank you, Mr. Deer. And if they're out, they're out in the business district of New Auburn. This is the hometown, they call it hometown car repair place on the corner where they came across the field. Probably couldn't get a loaner when they dropped off their vehicle. Okay, snow covered. Now watch the roads. Watch the roads. Rusk County, and now we're into Chippewa County. See? Do you comprehend? Money talks and BS walks up here. Now, to be fair, the high school is on the right. You'll see the playground and the b-ball field. And the roads look beauty-muss, just beautiful. Rusk County, not so much. Just blink your eye and you're right through it. A little bit of drifty snow blew over here. But they'll have that all done by the time the buses roll in the morning to get the kiddos. And speed limit 30 miles an hour. So if I wanted to, I could kick it and go 50. I'm not going to. See the snow? Drifting. What's underneath the snow? I don't want to know. Mr. Deer comes in front of me. Now we got good roads again. And you guys are here with me every step of the way. Why am I rambling? Jerry, don't you ever shut up? Seriously. I know you're probably giggling. Tea. Little baby turn there. That's a baby turn. Pay attention to the sign coming up again. The sign shows Chippewa County. There we go. goes in and out, Rusk and Chippewa. It happens in a matter of minutes over there because of the maps. Speaking of maps, I understand they're doing a whole lot of shenanigans with maps and voting. Not so much in Wisconsin, I'm talking about throughout the United States. Texas, I think California is going through some shenanigans with that. I know where I'm from, southeastern Wisconsin, I can turn on my brakes. Where I'm from, they were talking about redistricting the maps just outside of Kenosha west. It's Racine County, continues on. There's the drifting, see the snow. Now on the ground, my husband would say when he drove truck, those were called snow snakes. All it meant was snow was drifting. You always have to watch the road. How the truckers would know if it was freezing rain or freezing pavement, they would open up their windows and feel the backs of their mirrors. Okay, we're coming into the hairpin turn, the sharp-ish turn. So it's stating that it's a 45 mile per hour, but I'm going slower. I'm doing 25. I don't know the conditions with the ice, and I do not want to end up in the ditch. They're usually pretty good about salting this piece over here. You see there is the dangerous part right here. It's good. You can tell that they've applied salt. You can see brown. There's the snow snakes, some drifting snow. But typically, remember, coming up on the right, that's where the deer like to come. There's a drift there into the road. This is where the deer like to play on my right. You just have to be careful. Now, I have on this same exact road encountered a bull. Yep. Walking in the road, just walking in the middle of the road. On the other lane as though it was traffic. Oh, I'm gonna just take this road home. It was a bull. I was so astonished, I think I called it at the time. I said, look at that, there's a cow in the road. And then somebody made a comment, Jerry, that's got plumbing. That would be a bull. I said, okay. I may have just taken a picture of that and posted it on Facebook. It was many, many, many years ago. But, hey, it busted out of its pen or it got out some way. But it was just one, thank the Lord, it wasn't a whole herd of them. Cattle. Coming up on my left, there is a cattle farmer that's out on the left. We assume that's where it came from. Oh, pardon me, I'm sorry. First yawn of the night. Looks wet now, but is it wet? Is it black ice? I don't know. Just behave. Now this area I'm coming up to, right and left, a lot of trees. And as I pointed out today, the trees will not have the sunshine on the roads, and it can be very slippery in this patch right here, if you can see the trees along both sides of me. And you can hear the tires grip different on this part of the pavement. I appreciate you all driving home with me. Thank you so much. I want to be careful once I get home, because I think it was this past last Friday, I was still talking to the camera. Ooh, there's a big drift here. Ooh. I was still talking to the camera, and I didn't have any service. I dropped. And Cindy was saying, I think Mason was saying to me in a message after the fact, Jerry, you were frozen. Oops, I didn't know. I kept talking. I kept reading the comments. Blah, 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 blah. So before I do that again, I'm going to bid you adieu. Once I get closer to home, of course. I know you want to make sure that I'm home safely, and that I'm very appreciative of. So back to the Aaron story. If I have to only stop all these squirrel moments, this is where Jack wiped out. Drifting. Not knowing what I'm going to have to encounter on the other side of the drift. I'm very careful. I'm going 25 miles an hour. Better safe than sorry. Remember, I know that Michael from Michael's Adventures always says, Jerry, if I see you driving, I would pull you over. Better safe than sorry. That's what I say. Now, I told one of the leads that I would call once I got home to let her know what the weather conditions are, because she gets off at the same exit as I do. I turn left, she turns right. The maintenance guy and the couple from third shift, they also turn left. I just go further over to the lakes here. My lake, Salisbury, Larrabee Lake, the other adjacent lake to me, Long Lake. There are 2 long lakes in Wisconsin. Here's a bit of snow coveredness. There's 2 long lakes. There's even a potato lake. Lots of lakes, but we're close to Minnesota, and there are 10,000 lakes. Yet Minnesotans still come to Wisconsin and they have property up here. Go figure. Same with Illinoisans. That's why we're living up here. Look at this drift here. That's why. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Jack is a small child. They would vacation up here to what they call the Blue Diamond Vacation Area. Chicagoans loved North Wisconsin. They also loved Lake Geneva and the Green Bay area for vacationing. And as Jack used to say, because I was a realtor, he used to say to me, stop selling houses to those fibs. And you can figure out what fib stands for. Ooh, I felt that with my tires. Ooh. Little wiggle in the trunk there. Little wiggle, little jiggle. Gas station on the right is showing gas at $2.48 a gallon. That's a Cenex dealer. Okay, it's dry pavement here. Looks good, and I'm braking good. So we're good. Next stop, Salisbury Lake, like the steak. couple of times today listening to videos that I was listening to. I got a little bit hungry listening to people talking about steak and Dr. Chafee talking about food. I thought about food. I go through these peaks and valleys about food. Oh, I gotta finish the story about Aaron. Good night, Lucille. I keep screwing that up. So, before I took the antibiotics and before the sickness, I was at 211 pounds. I went up thanks to the antibiotic. Antibiotics just puff me up. I'm sure the cheese that I consumed, which in my mind I justified as carnivore, does come from an animal, but sometimes me and dairy, inflammation. So the scale went up. So today, well, I take that back. Yesterday, because, ooh, there's a bunny or a cat. You see that? Oh, that was a cat running. Yes. Oh, kitty, go home. Here comes the house that I turn at that's all decked out. He owns a dealership, a used car dealership in Bloomer. All of his lawn blow-up ornaments. Okay, Jerry, get to the Aaron story. I don't know if Aaron experienced the weight gain as I did from those antibiotics. Okay, applying my brakes gingerly, but good. I'm good. And really, this is what snow is out here. 2 inches, maybe. I have to stop and get the mail. Ooh, it looks scary. Down the street is where the really rich people live. Not like Jack and Jerry slumming in their little house. I would say with the market prices right now of real estate, and I haven't done a comparative market analysis because I no longer keep track of those figures. I really truly don't. But Christmas cards we got from Amy Davis, Dennis and Amy, and the Beatties, and the Division of Motor Vehicles for my husband. Wonderful. I would say our house is close between 500,000 and 750. That's a guess. Living on a lake up here. That's just a guess. The market flows. We bought the house 17, or this year will be 18 years, and we paid $225 for it. New construction in the middle of a forest, 5 acres of forest right here. Yeah, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for the safe travel home. Oh, I made it, boys and girls. I made it. Thanks to you guys taking me home, being with me. I appreciate it. I have nothing in my hands other than my one bag, so I'm going to go up the stairs and show you the doggies today, because I can do it and I feel safe and comfortable. Hopefully I won't freeze with the camera, so I'll keep talking right through it, climb the stairs, take the mail in with me. I'm keeping talking. Keep talking, Jerry. Keep talking. Grab your phone. Keep talking. That's my hand. Orientation's off. Okay. I'll show you the girls, the German Shepherds. one German Shepherd full bred, one German Shepherd Corgi mixed. Squeaky, we call her, remember? Okay, going up the stairs. There we go. I'm not going to say anything about the snow removal because it is what it is. One stair, two stairs. Gingerly we go. Let's get the girls out. There's paw prints, so they were already out today or tonight. Okay, I'm up here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, they come. Come on, girls. Who's crying? Who's crying? Hi. Hi, Squeak. Hi, Ladybug. Everybody, let's go potty. Let's go potty. Let's go. Ladybug, you just can't sit here. You gotta go potty. Hang on. Okay, let's all go potty. That's babies. That's babies, yes. Okay, girls, go potty. Go. Go ahead. Go ahead, Squeaky. Go, Ladybug, go. Go pee-pee. My shadow's in the way. Everybody go pee-pee. Everybody. I have 5 people here with me. Go potty, Squeaky. Ladybug, go pee-pee. Go. Everybody go pee-pee. Squeaky, go potty. Let's see, who's on the chat? Hey, there's Michael. Running stop signs. Yes, John says, praise Jesus. You got that right. Ooh, man, is it cold out here. Bambi is out and about. You got that right. Oh, Tanya's here. Where's Tanya? How did I miss her? Kitchen Witch? Yeah, girl. I'm scrolling real fast. Barbecue Fritos are the best. Gift cards, Fritos. Just saying. I was a Frito eater for sure. Okay, Squeaky, where are you? Squeaky. Squeaky. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Yeah, there's Ladybug. There's her face. Come on, Squeaky girl. It's cold. There's Squeaky. Here she comes. All right, hang on, girls. Hang on. Let me get the door. Oh, my goodness. We have to get them treats. Oh, man, it's cold. Off with my shoes. Hi, Squeaky. Hi, girl. I know you're a baby. You're a baby. Oh, and look at Ladybug. Look what she's waiting for. She's waiting for stuff. Are you waiting for food? Oh, I have packages here. I don't know what this is. But my husband opened it up. I always like to do unboxing. And that was what I ordered from Amazon. Okay, gotta feed the girls. Gotta feed the girls. I think Jack probably thought it was for him. And it says Jerry Griggs on the package. There we go. Okay, here comes the snacks for the German Shepherds. Ladybug, what are you doing? Trying to get you both in frame here. Who wants snacks? Now, snacks mean you have to go to bed if you get a snack, right? What do you think? I know you have ants in your pants. One for you. Then you gotta go to bed. And one for you. You go to bed too. And they're off. And turn around back to me. Hey, hi. Hey there, hold there. Okay, so I'm home. Thanks for coming along with me, making me feel safe. I appreciate it. Ah, the comfort of home. Praise God, I'm home. Time to take my lights out of my hair, right? Thank you so much. I will talk to you tomorrow, probably, when I go to Mayo. Yeah, big Mayo visit. See y'all tomorrow. Take care. Toodles.